I want to explain why you have a lot of anger on Black YouTube. This will be a must-see. I please invite you to send this video to a bunch of your friends, because if you don't spread the conversation, then the people who win are the people who want to promote hate and create anger and lack of knowledge. What I'm about to say is going to hurt a little bit to the Black community, especially the Black males, but this is what it is. Anytime somebody tries to help Black males with please be better, please do better, they get angry. They get frustrated. And I kind of understand the frustration, because you got a lot of obstacles out there in the Black community preventing males, more so than females, preventing males from achieving some things. I always try to help. So when you try to help Black males, you come off as arrogant. When you say pull up your pants, what they hear is arrogance. You're being arrogant. When you say, hey, be a better man so you can get a better type of woman, they hear arrogance. And they don't like to hear that. They prefer to hear stuff that feeds into how they really feel. They feel hopeless. They feel like they don't have power. So when you complain about things, the white system, women, they more so gravitate toward that, because they're doing it from a period of, this is what I believe, this is all I know. Okay? So now, here go the fact of what I'm about to say. Black males, unlike anybody I've ever experienced, they love to live in fantasy land. Fantasy land about their penis, about their sex. Proof of this, sometimes you see guys talking about they pimps and players, and they got 5 children by 3 different baby mamas and no job, but they still walking around talking about fuck them bitches, fuck them hoes. No, you're the one being fucked. Man, I don't want to hear that shit. Why don't you want to hear the truth? So here's why I had to step back and say, what is the truth? An opinion can be a truth too, but you need to hit the Black community over with facts. Black community is very scared of facts. Anytime you say any fact to somebody in the Black community, most of them get pissed off at you, or they don't believe it, or they don't want to believe in nothing. And I'm like, okay, well, if you don't believe in that fact, what do you believe in? Man, I just go off what I see. But that doesn't mean it's a fact. I mean, you see the earth is flat. It don't mean it's flat. So what I wanted to say in this must-see, Black people, the Black community cannot progress, it seems, especially here on Black YouTube, because they like to deal in imaginary things. They like to deal in fantasy. They don't want to deal in anything that's factual. They hate fact checking. Let me say this again. Black people, majority of them, not all, they hate fact checking anything. They rather go off of how they feel about something and believe it for years upon years, rather than fact checking it. And so the rest of everybody else in America moves forward. The Jews, the white folks, the Europeans, the Russians, the Germans, the Latins, the Pakistanis, the Indians, everybody moves forward, because even though a lot of them have opinion, they lean more toward facts. And Black folks, for some reason, they just hate facts. Anything you fact check, if you sit up here and say, here is the government link to where I got my information from, where did you get your information? You know what they tell you? Man, it's all over the internet, go look for it. Huh? or they say, go find it yourself, or there's sources out there. I was recently listening to one of the co-founders of Black Lives Matter. You had Eric Dyson and another young lady, Vanessa Ray, I believe her name was, telling the co-founder they don't see their agenda anywhere. The co-founder said 3 times during the interview, we've had our agenda out for 3 years, but nobody can find it. You guys know that I research a lot. I can't find it. And so the problem is, we start using this opinion, or like one YouTuber likes to call it, logic. But if you look up the definition for logic, logic just means reason for the space and time that you happen to be in at the moment. It is not something that is long term. Your logic can change from one state to the other. So that's just a conundrum of dum-dum. But anyway, fact checking. Black folks just hate fact checking. And this is why they get into it so much with other races, because you should check the stuff that you say you believe. And it's just crazy. So I think this is really what's killing the black male community more than anything, because even women, with all of their flaws, they have the ability to step back and fact check. And for some reason, black males just don't like it. I don't understand that. But maybe you guys can give me a better understanding. Just like the one YouTuber says, when I asked him, where do you get your information from? He said, dating website. This is the logic that these black males have, which is why most of the time when you see these people who are fans of some of these angry YouTubers, the fan is broke. The fan is staying in a shack. The fan is living with his mama. The fan ain't got nothing going on with his life because he refuses to deal with facts. He rather go off of the emotion and something that makes him laugh. That YouTuber crazy. Okay, but how did he help you improve your life? Man, I don't listen to him for that, man. I listen to him, man, because he's funny. But yet you saying you blame the white man. Can't blame the white man for everything.